Thousands of illegals, some convicted murderers, are now back on the streets of America and free to kill again. But who is to blame for this? Well, in a new letter, Arizona Sheriff Joe Arpaio writes, quote, "Our country is under attack and Barack Obama is the aggressor." That's right. Our own president has overseen the release of thousands of illegal immigrants, hundreds of whom are convicted criminals, even felons, which are flooding into America. The man who wrote that letter, Sheriff Joe Arpaio, joins us live right now from Arizona. Good morning to you.
Well, I run the Maricopa County Jails, third largest in the country, and did a little survey recently, the last 7 months, and we looked into all those booked into the jail for serious crimes, and checked 3,000 that happened to be here illegally, turned them over to ICE, federal government, and guess what? About 36% have been coming back into the jails that I run. Now, either they're being deported and they keep coming back, or they're let out the back door on the streets of Phoenix. So something has to give. I've written letters to the new Homeland Security and Inspector General. I want an answer, but you know, I get the typical bureaucratic letters back. But I want something done.
Well, we all do, especially when we hear from the administration, Sheriff, that, you know, we catch people, but if they don't have a criminal record, we just release them. Well, they're releasing the bad guys, too, and that's disturbing. You wrote in your letter that you felt that the President of the United States was rewarding criminals. How so?
Well, I guess if his agencies are letting them out on the streets and not being deported, or they're being deported and keep coming back, what do you call that? Now, the president has stuck his nose, which is good, but maybe the wrong way, into this immigration situation. It's been going on for years. Back when he took office, he started a Department of Justice investigation against me and my office, and it's still going. Why don't they spend their money on enforcing the laws and catching people crossing the border?
Sure. All good points. You know what, Sheriff? They've got a cable TV outfit in the White House right now. There's a real good chance the president is watching. What would your message be to him?
Well, I'd like to meet him. I met him 3 years ago before I started an investigation regarding him. I won't get into that. But I'd like to meet him. You know, I spent 34 years at the border. I was head of the Federal Drug Enforcement, Mexico City, South America, Central America, Texas, Arizona, plus sheriff for 22 years. I think I know where Mexico is, and I'd like to meet him, but I don't think he's going to invite me to the White House.
Well, you just never know. All right, Sheriff Joe Arpaio from Maricopa County out in Arizona. Sir, thank you very much for getting up real early to be with us today. Thank you. All right, it's exactly 20 minutes after the top of the hour on this Wednesday. Coming up, when nobody was looking, 2 terrorists being held in a U.S. prison just got released back to Yemen. But why were they let go, and why didn't anybody know about it until now? And